Good morning. Today we are going to do a cardinal in a winter landscape. So you're going to need a black marker and crayons and a white piece of paper to get started. This is my finished example. So I'm going to start with a clean piece. I'm going to draw in Sharpie. If you'd rather draw in pencil and then trace it in black marker later, that's fine. We're going to start our cardinal a little bit off from the middle of our paper. I'm going to start with the eye. Add a triangle for the beak. Then we're going to add the crest, which are the feathers that are on top of the head, and they can push those up when there's danger, actually. The feather texture we're going to add in there, kind of like a zigzag. Then the back of the head. Now add another line for the back of the body. If I'm going too fast for you, then just pause the video and then catch up, okay? All right, from there, we're going to add the bottom of the body. So we're going to come down and make a curve. Don't go all the way to your other line because we have to put the tail feathers in. Now, if you don't have enough room to finish these off, then you can just go off the page like I'm going to. And add some lines for the feathers. Good. Now we're going to add, cardinals have the black part of their face. We're going to add that around our eye. Then we need a wing. Let's make a diagonal line. Come down. And then add a wavy line for the feather texture. And you can add little lines there. Good. We need some legs. So we're going to do 2 lines. Make a line back and 2 forward because they grip tree branches with the 2 toes in the front and 1 in the back. Same thing on the other one. Good. When your cardinal is finished, we're going to add some tree branches. So for the first one, we're going to add a line that goes right next to our feet. But stop before you get to the end because we're going to add a branch coming off of this one. So 1, 2. You can connect to the other edge of the paper. Now, the end of our branch, we're going to go up, up, and then a V in the middle. If you want a little leaf coming off there or a berry, you could do that. Up to you. And then add another horizontal line to finish off that branch. And it's going off the page. Now, we're going to add some more background branches. They're going to be behind the one we already drew. So we're not going to draw on top of the branch we already drew. It's going to overlap the ones we're adding. All right, I'm going to start down here. Add 2 lines. It's going to go behind this branch. So we're going to start on the other edge. Come about little more than halfway up the page. Then we're going to branch out again. So when branches go out and get smaller, they kind of make a Y shape. So let's add a V in there to finish that branch. And then let's do one more branch back here behind our bird. So I'm going to start down here. and then the V. If you want to add little branches coming off of there, that's fine too, up to you. When your branches are done, we're going to add some snowflakes to make it look more wintry. I'm going to use a blue crayon for that. So cardinals are birds that don't migrate during the winter, so they don't go somewhere warmer for the winter. So we can see them all year round. A lot of birds leave and go somewhere warmer, but cardinals do not. So there's lots of ways to draw snowflakes. The most simple way is to draw an X, and then a T. And then I'm going to put little tiny snowflakes around that are just dots. Because we don't want a lot of negative space in the background. If you want a more detailed snowflake, you draw a bigger X and T. And then you add details to it. So I could add little V's on the end for kind of like branching off. And then little pieces that come off from there. So you can do a couple detailed ones, you could do a couple smaller ones. That one was a little bit messy, but that's okay. But we want to fill up some of the space around our cardinal. Okay, so we'll go back to my finish example. You're going to want to color most of your cardinal red with the black mask on its face. Color your branches and add some more snowflakes. When you're finished, take a picture of your work and submit it to me so I can check it off. Have fun!